Outside Curry. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Launches it. It's rebounded by Bargnani. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Pass to Livingston. Outside Jackson. Stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Now here's Green. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Iguodala gets the bucket. Iguodala's got his first 2 points.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Thompson against Jackson. Off the screen. A shot, no good. And Golden State will come the other way. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
And it wasn't just about the bad shooting. It was really more so about the bad offense. They just didn't execute well. The screens weren't there. The spacing was poor, and thusly the defeat.
Well, you've laid out a couple of the details that lead to good offense, or bad if you don't execute them. Shooting is just a byproduct of not screening well and not moving the ball or players well. They didn't execute anything on the offensive end.
And here is Curry following the three-pointer by Freak. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Livingston is running, and he gets it to go. Bargnani's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Bargnani a screen on Thompson. Jackson. Iguodala with the steal. Puts it up from 12. That one off the back iron and out. Detroit leading by 6. Here's Livingston, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot. Let the game come to you. We're forcing the issue too much.
And it seems like we've seen more and more of these guys in recent years. Big men who can shoot the three. Last month, these have been the best of them. Third is Draymond Green.
And the value of having a big man who can do what these guys can is that they draw bigger defenders out of the paint. You have to stay with them wherever they go.
And, you know, that opens up some wide lanes and paths to the bucket for their slashers, and they get a lot of room as a result to operate and penetrate. It's a huge benefit having a big fellow who can knock down threes.
Detroit with the ball. Following the miss by Anderson Varejao.
Man, they are doing some damage from deep.
Which is the main reason, partner, they're sitting on this big lead. Awesome shooting so far.
Now here's Green. They set the screen. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Drills it from outside.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there. Going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them. That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quicker.
Green, no luck.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
Pick by Varejao. Thompson misses.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Oracle Arena, let's keep it going for your Warriors.
And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range. He told us about his comfort stretching the floor. I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this Splash brother to let her rip.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
On the floor. Golden State. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Festus Ezeli. Green comes in for Brandon Rush. And it's Klay Thompson in for Shaun Livingston. Then for the Pistons, Mozgov. He's checked in for Andre Drummond. Morris comes in for Harris. And Freak subbed in for Jackson.
Here's a chance to take a look at the Pistons and how they rank in the NBA right now. First in field goal percentage. First in fewest turnovers a game. And they're number one in opponent scoring. They don't allow teams to get into a rhythm offensively, and thus they're able to hold those points down.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
And the Pistons making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Now here's Curry. He's covered by Livingston. Nobody near Barnes. They get it back. Good work defensively by Morris.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Greg, simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Anderson Varejão making his last shot. Caldwell Pope kicks to Mozgov, and he dunks it down.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Curry can't get it to go.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Livingston, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. They get Stephen Curry.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Livingston hits both of them. Warriors trail by 11. Thompson with it. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Thompson. And 12 points for Steph Curry.
And really the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
And so that's the end of the first half.
Yes, Kevin, thank you.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And the threes, they just drop for him consistently. He was in a zone in that first half.
I'll say, I mean, this couldn't have been a more productive day for him from long range so far.
Yeah, it's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots. And it's Ezeli in at the center position. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And the shot is good.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
In the corner, Iguodala with it. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Iguodala's got his second basket of the night. Jackson passes to Livingston. Back to Jackson. He feeds it to Drummond. The Warriors pull it in. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Pistons team.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the 2 times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
Yeah, exactly. An interconference matchup here. Not a lot of familiarity, but I wouldn't say they caught them off guard. There's a reason one team was in the playoffs and the other team was watching.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 20 points for Freak.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Timeout. Start it.
Doris Burke has an update.
In the break, guys, I listened in on Stan Van Gundy's huddle. He told Harris that he wants their offense to run through him. Coach is calling on him to play a big role in the offense for the rest of this game, to really be one of the key guys for them down the stretch. Perhaps the rest of the second half will look different after those adjustments, Kevin.
Thanks again, Doris. They get it back. Jackson misses.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Livingston kicks to Green. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Detroit leading by 10. Drummond the screen. It's Jackson with the drive. He got right to the cup using that screen. And that's now 6 points here for Drummond. Here is Livingston. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Iguodala no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. Here's Bargnani. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The Pistons shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And the first one drops. Barnes is checked in for the Warriors. And Detroit with a change here too. Caldwell Pope's checked in. And he can't hit the second. Warriors trail by 13. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Here's Ezeli. Bargnani grabs the board. Bargnani's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And a wide open look for Freak. Good on the 3-point shot. Livingston's got 7 points here in this quarter.
All of those 3-pointers coming off his fingers have been right on the money.
Green, the screen. Thompson dishes to Ezeli. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Ezeli's got 8 points.
Excellent execution of the plan there.
Pistons leading by 14. Drummond sets the screen for Jackson. To the inside. Here is Livingston. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Thompson for 3, and he gets the bucket.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for Draymond Green. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. Averaging about 11 points, 9 rebounds, and 7 assists. And impressive numbers, no doubt. It's the kind of run we've come to expect from him.
Synergy. All elements working together. The game is coming easy to him right now.
The Warriors making a switch here. Verajau's checked in. 6 to shoot. Livingston passes to Morris. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Not really his range, and it's off target.
And if he thinks that's within his range, then You know what? He's got a low basketball IQ.
Yeah, impossible to say what he was thinking there, Greg. I'm not even going to venture to guess.
Now here's Barnes.